This is going to be a realistic talk on how to make fitness a priority, especially if you feel like you don't have time and you work 50-hour weeks. All right, at the end of the day, if you're watching this, you're most likely single. Maybe you have a girlfriend, but it's nothing serious, and all you really have in your life is a job. And it pays pretty well because you grinded in college or you grinded through trade school or whatever it may be. You're making like solid money, but that's all you really have, right? You feel like you're not really attractive, you're not really in the best shape, you can't really talk to girls. Your fitness mainly is lacking. What should your priority be, right? Coming from someone who has been in your position where they have a very good paying job for their age and then not really having anything else, I wish that, or actually no, fortunately, I did focus on fitness, and this is what you should do as well, okay? After your shift, or even before ideally, say you wake up, say your work starts at 9, you should wake up at 5 and hit the gym, right? Shower there, bring all your stuff, and then drive to work, because you're gonna start off your day literally with the biggest win, working on your health and fitness, right? That should be your number one priority. I understand that it can be difficult to say wake up early, but if you're working at 9, realistically, like, you can wake up at 5. And the only reason why you wouldn't be able to wake up that early is if you're scrolling on your phone or watching Netflix or going out and doing stuff that you shouldn't really be doing if the only thing you have in your life is your work, right? There's really 4 areas of life that you need to be focusing on, right? There's health, fitness, wealth, which is your job. Then there's self, which is like overall self-improvement, which is honestly tied into fitness. And then relationships. Relationships with family, with friends, and with a significant other. That really should be your last priority when it comes to leveling up as a man, right? That should be your last priority. You should still spend time with your family and friends, but if you feel like you can't get a girlfriend, then maybe it's not time to be looking for one, and it's time to be focusing on your health and yourself as well as your wealth, right? Not relationships. Again, spend time with your family all you want, but if you feel like you're not happy with where you're at, you need to spend more time on your fitness. Okay, so wealth. 40 hours of your week, you're going to work, right? Maybe you're working on your business 50, 60 hours a week. I get how that can be. Then the rest of your time should be spent on yourself developing, right? Gym, 5 hours, 3 to 5 hours a week. That's 3 to 5 gym sessions at 1 hour. That's all it takes, all right? Maybe 30 minutes a day cooking and eating and prepping healthy food. That should be another priority. And then you probably have maybe 2 to 3 hours left of the day after all that. And what should you spend your time? Well, either grocery shopping or then studying other ways to level up your life. Maybe studying communication skills so you can better talk to women, or studying communication skills so you can better negotiate to your boss or employer or employees, right? That is what you should be spending your time on. You should not be going out multiple times a week to drink, to smoke, to eat crappy food, to get nothing done, to get laid. That all of that stuff is a waste of time, especially if you're between the ages like 25 to 30. Like, that's not gonna get you anywhere, right? Once you have your health down and your wealth down and you feel like you're very happy with yourself, then it's a better time to start chasing like relationships, maybe start chasing a wife. But until you have yourself built up, why realistically ask yourself, like, why would, and you're saying like you want a wife quality girl as well, why would a wife quality girl want you when you don't even put in the work? Maybe, you're somewhat attractive, you have a good paying job, and you can attract like maybe what, like 2, 3, 4, fives, but you always say like you want a wife quality girl. So don't even waste your time with the others, respectfully, right? Until you can attract that wife quality girl, like, she will come to you when you are actually leveled up enough. All right, so that's my side rant about that. You need to prioritize your health and fitness as a guy, no matter what, right? Cut out the video games, cut out the drinking, cut out the smoking, literally cut out all the bad habits, right? Cut out all the things that give you dopamine, cut out the vaping, all of that stuff. I'm not saying 100% cut it out. Maybe you can go out and drink with your boys like twice a month, right? Every other week. But when it comes to other stuff like smoking the weed, vaping, like all that stuff should just be straight up cut out, because it doesn't help you at all. It's not really even fun. You say it relaxes you, but realistically, it's just an excuse for you to kind of escape from your normal reality and then eat a bunch of food and then maybe you watch a bunch of content that you shouldn't be watching. So this is your routine, all right? Monday to Friday, gym, like, wake up at 5 a.m., hit the gym, wake up at 5 or 6, gym at 7 or 8, work 8 hours a day, and then when you get home, shower up, eat some good food, maybe meal prep, more healthy, clean food, and then maybe like an hour of studying or an hour of spending time with like your family and your friends. Not so much your family and friends, but at least your family, right? But an hour of like studying something that will actually level you up. Maybe studying a skill that will help you make you more money. Maybe studying again like negotiation, charisma, studying discipline, hard work. That should be your routine. Like literally Monday to Friday, you should be locked in. Then when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, you should be doing a activity that will help get you even more exercise, like go on a hike or go on a walk, go swimming, do some type of exercise that will also, that's not just to level yourself up, do something like recreational for fun, right? You shouldn't be going, maybe you can have like a couple drinks on the weekend, but nothing absolutely crazy. And then same with Sunday. Sunday should be spent like meal prepping, getting yourself ready for that next week of hard work again. Take some time to audit how your week went. Like, okay, what went well this week? Where do I need to improve in the fitness, in the wealth area, right? That should be your life. Maybe out of if you and I was thinking about this the other day as well. If your life was like this rectangle, right? This block, about 80%, 70 to 80% should be work, and then work/fitness. And then the other 30% should be friends, family, and maybe relationships. Maybe even maybe talking to a girl if you feel like you've gotten there, right? But that is very conditional. There are a lot of you guys that think, oh, I'm really attractive right now and it's time to get a girl. But it's not. It's time for you to hit the gym. You've only been going twice a week for the last year. You eat crappy. No, it is not time to get a girl. It's time to go get a grill and start cooking your meats. All right. So that is what I want to leave you with. If you feel like you're not happy with where you're at, it's because you're not putting the work. All of your problems are going to be solved with you being more consistent. So get in the gym, get to work, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.